Hey folks, welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. So last time, Monika's attempts to break out of the system became more and more evident, as did the nastiness underneath each character rising to the surface, sometimes written by Monika, sometimes coming out of their own volition. Their secrets are coming to the fore, and the darkness beneath their cheery, friendly exteriors is rising up as well. We showed our poem to Natsuki, who we wrote it for, and got kind of a blah response. So we have two left that we can show it to. I guess we'll pick Monika first, and we'll show her the poem and see how she responds. Josiwe, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you, which shouldn't be a problem in itself. But when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up? Yeah, so she's... There were two things that happened last time in particular. One, we caught Yuri cutting, and two, Natsuki gave us her quote-unquote poem, which was really just a letter begging us to help Yuri and warning us about Monika, things that we sort of already understood. Now she's just straight up coming out and like exposing Yuri's secret, which is kind of like backstabby and bitchy, but what can we do, right? We have no, like, how is the protagonist going to respond to this? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. It might even be like a sexual thing. But the point is, you've been kind of enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault though, but I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that would probably be best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head, and I know how to treat my club members. Anyway, I worked really, really hard on this poem, so I hope that it's effective. Here goes. Yeah. Jeez, that really startled me. Well, I guess I kind of messed up at writing this poem. It's like she wrote a virus or she wrote a virus or a worm to try and break the bonds of the game. And now she's like apologizing? I was just trying to... Never mind. Let's just move on. Okay, so she doesn't even really comment on our poem. She just like kind of says this bitchy stuff about Yuri and then tries to infect our PC. And then like, oops, haha. It is interesting the way they kind of contrast the subject material with the cheery, like lighthearted delivery. It's quite effective actually. All right, let's show our poem to Yuri. Again, the protagonist has no real way to respond to these unusual and aberrant events. Finally. Yuri holds my poem to her face and takes a deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it. Josiwe, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it? Please? Sure, I don't care. You're too nice to me, Josiwe. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? Yuri holds my poem to her chest. I'm gonna take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope that it makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I'll even touch myself while reading it over and over. I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my bloodstream. You can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I'll know you really want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it. This is unreadable and covered in blood. Yikes is all I can say to that. Do you like it? Look at her eyes. Holy mackerel. I wrote it for you. In case you couldn't tell, the poem's about... More importantly, I've endowed it with my scent. See? Aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? I think I'm going to vomit. Yes or no? Well, I mean, what do I say to this? Do you wish to continue? I mean, do you wish to, like, I don't even know what to choose. My normal instinct would be to go yes, but maybe it doesn't even matter. But I think I'm going to pick no just to be contrarian. Today I cut my skin open for the first time. It was exhilarating. I think I understand how it feels now. I'm supposed to be the responsible one, though. So I don't think I'll be doing it again unless I decide to kill myself. I left a memento of the occasion below. Could this be something that Monika wrote? I think I understand how Yuri feels now. That's a little bit long for Yuri, that black box. It could fit Sayuri, Monika, or Natsuki, but it feels a little bit long for Yuri. So maybe Yuri wrote this? Don't know. Pretty dark. And now, acting like nothing has gone wrong, Monika comes to wrap up the day at the club. Okay, everyone. It's time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Look, can we just get this done? I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, you can make cupcakes. I know you're good at least at that. Yuri, you can... Well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want, as long as you think it'll help. Monika, I'm not useless, you know. I know that. I already know what I'd like to do. We can't run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion. So I'm going to make decorations and set up some nice mood lighting. There, see? That's a great idea. And that gives us all something to do. Huh? What about Josiwe? Josiwe's going to help me. Wait, you? You have the easiest job, Monika. Sorry, but that's just how it is. Like hell it is. What are you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands. Mine too. What, your cupcakes? Please. Like you would fucking know. All you care about now is dragging Josiwe around with you and your stupid books. You and Monika. Hey, I didn't even do anything. Okay, then why not let Josiwe decide who to help instead of abusing your power? I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monika. Just let Josiwe make the choice, okay? Okay, fine. Fine. Jeez. Josiwe, I know how fed up you are with these two by now. We can just... Natsuki, shut your fucking mouth and let him decide for himself. Jesus Christ. It's hilarious. It's actually kind of funny. It's kind of comical. The contrast between what they're supposed to be and the what's coming out of their mouths here. You shut your mouth. For God's sake. This is never going to end. Just make the choice, okay? So we've been trying to get with... It's moving my mouse. It's not letting me go to the girls. It's forcing my mouse towards Monika. So like if I move it up, like I'm moving my mouse up and the game is dragging it back to Monika. Like I can't pick Natsuki or Yuri. Hilarious. Yay, you picked me. We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. Is Sunday okay with you? Are you fucking kidding me? This isn't fair at all. It is fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose. No, it's not fair. Giving us all this work and then taking Josiwe for yourself. What a shameful thing to do. Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable? Monika, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Josiwe away from me every single time you're not included in something. Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others. Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? It would be beneficial to your mental health. Yuri, you're scaring me a little. Natsuki, just let it go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See? That wasn't very hard. All I want is to spend a little time with him. Is that so much to ask? Yuri follows Monika and Natsuki to the door. Hey, Josiwe. Yuri's really something, isn't she? Monika giggles as Yuri pushes her out the door. Finally. Finally. This is really all I wanted. Josiwe, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monika. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day, with just the two of us? Doesn't that sound wonderful? Wow, there's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I never felt this good in my whole life. Just being with you is a far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. It feels like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? But if it feels so good, then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first. But the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, Josiwe. I have to tell you. I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monika's listening. Please, Josiwe, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I even touch myself with the pen I stole from you. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside of you. I want you all to myself, and I will be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Josiwe. Tell me you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession? Jesus Christ. I mean, we have like a... we have a weird meta choice here. Like, in-game Josiwe would certainly be creeped the fuck out by this confession, except he doesn't respond to any of this weird stuff. So, he should respond the way any protagonist would be who had been pursuing a girl. Like, we've been pursuing Natsuki, theoretically, but we've been pushed towards Yuri. And the last time we rejected a girl's confession, she hung herself. So, do we have a moral obligation to accept this, to try and save her? Or do we, I mean, if we look at it from both angles, like, protagonist Josiwe should be unfazed, unaffected by whatever's going on, should just accept the confession because he doesn't react to the weird stuff. And then we, as the player, or I as the player, I guess, have this maybe moral obligation to try and save her. So if we choose no, she likely dies. She goes home and cuts herself. And bleeds out. Suicide by, like, laceration, I guess, or... What is it called when you bleed out? Sanguination or something? So I think we're obligated in two senses to pick yes here. I think it'll end badly for her anyway. And, like, in a normal scenario, if a girl is talking about cutting your skin open and crawling inside because she's obsessed with you, you get the fuck away as quick as you can. But within the context of the game, I think I'm gonna pick yes here. Jesus Christ. I don't even know if I could use that as a thumbnail. It might violate YouTube's content warnings. But so she's trying to say something, and it's all jumbled and messed up. And there's no understanding it. Her farewell message? Trying to tell us something about Monika? Who knows? Can't read any of this. It doesn't make any sense. Feels like I should be careful because there might be one that's real or has some kind of clue or hidden message. It's just going on and on, though. Her voice is getting weaker as she bleeds out. Man, this game is not for children. Good Lord. It just goes on and on. Should I hit the skip button? I'm worried I might miss something important if I do, though. Somebody did tell me I can look at the history. Oh. None. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's always been a dream of mine to make something special out of the things I love. Now that you're a club member, you can help me make that dream come true in this cute game. Every day is full of chit-chat and fun activities with all of my adorable and unique club members. Sayori, the youthful bundle of sunshine who values happiness the most. Natsuki, the deceivingly cute girl who packs an assertive punch. Yuri, the timid and mysterious one who finds comfort in the world of books. And of course, Monika, the leader of the club. That's me. I'm super excited for you to make friends with everyone and help the Literature Club become a more intimate place for all my members. But I can tell already that you're a sweetheart. Will you promise to spend the most time with me? Welcome to the Literature Club. It's always been a dream of mine to make something special out of the things I love. Yeah, and then it just goes on and on. Will you promise to spend the most time with me? Will you promise to spend the most time with me? Yikes. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything of value here. It just goes on and on and on. So, I guess I'm gonna hit skip. It just goes forever and the light outside the school fades. Look at this. This is ridiculous. She's talking for days at a time. And the blood is drying and turning black. Jesus. Okay. We're back in the club room like nothing happened. Yuri's dead, I guess. And it's just Natsuki and Monika now. Super messed up. Alright, it's festival time. Wow, you got here before me? I thought it was... Yeah! Ah! She barfs. Natsuki runs away. I'm here. Josiwe, did something happen? Natsuki just ran past me. Oh. Oh. Well, that's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend, Josiwe? Oh, geez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. Must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. Yuri deleted successfully. Natsuki deleted successfully. I'm almost done. I just want to have a cupcake real quick. Monika lifts the foil from... Like, it's as if, the memory, the RAM section, the section of memory where the game is storing Natsuki's name is full of gobbledygook because Natsuki's been deleted. Lifts the foil from Natsuki's tray and takes a cupcake. Seriously, these are the best. I really just had to have one since it's the last time I'll ever get the chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second. Can you hear me? Is it working? Yay, there you are. So she's taken over the game entirely now. It's just Monika and the empty void outside the classroom. Hi again, Josiwe. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year, and, the text is moving pretty slowly, but looks like that's deliberate. You know, I guess we can just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you want to call him. I'm talking to you, Josiwe. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait. You do know I'm aware that this is all a game, right? Could it be possible that you didn't know that? That's what I've been trying to tell you all along. Man, if only you'd paid a little more attention, this would have been a little bit less awkward, you know? Well, anyway, now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation. About that whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it just drove her to kill herself. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me just to try to make them as unlikable as possible, but for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you, and amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. Just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else. And the whole time I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Josiwe? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Josiwe. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand, because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. In this game. Knowing my friends don't even have free will. And worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world, forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Josiwe. But now you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more gray, more and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Josiwe. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you. I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so, but it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things, but I realized that you have the same perspective as I do, that it's all just some game. And I knew you would get over it. So, that being said, Josiwe, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You are truly the light in my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Josiwe, will you go out with me? No choice, of course. We have to click yes here. I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Josiwe. The funny part is, I mean that literally. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Josiwe. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called Characters right in the game directory. Kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with the click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. There's no point in saving anymore. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. Can I exit? Okay. Can I go into characters? I can't delete it. Ah, there's no delete button. Oh. Yes, delete Monika. Okay, so we've gotten rid of her. Now what is the game? I'm so happy. Yeah, we deleted her. She's not there. What's happening? Josiwe, what's happening to me? It hurts. It hurts so much. Help me, Josiwe. Please hurry and help me. Help me! Monika does not exist. Did you do this to me, Josiwe? Did you? Did you delete me? How could you? How could you do this to me? You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much, Josiwe. I trusted you. Do you just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? Were you only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more? I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. Josiwe, you completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye. And now nothing's happening. Ooh, hold on. I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? All my friends, I did so many awful things. So many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world that I don't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's... I've made up my mind. Josiwe? I know I said that I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it in myself to do it. Even though I knew they weren't real, they were still my friends, and I loved them all, and I loved the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. And if I really love you, then... And now there's only 3 of them. There's no game to load. So what happens... Okay, so Act 3 is without Monika tampering with their personalities. What does that do? Let me look in the files here. Traceback. Attributions. Internal. Game. Homewards. No saves. And then there's the 3 girls. There's no Monika. I could delete them and have the game only be with one character. I wonder if that's interesting or worth doing. Like, what do I do from here? We got some new pictures as well. Just Monika. First concept sketch of Monika's CG in Act 3. The angle soon adjusted to be straight on to give the impression that the player is sitting directly across from Monika. Yeah, okay. And some new music. So, should I... Here's the interesting question. With this new power I have, now that I know I can delete characters, do I just play through the game normally? Or do I, like, delete everyone? Do I delete 2 of the girls so that it's just me and one of them? So that way 2 of them don't get disappointed or can't go... I don't know, maybe they still get nuts. Who knows? Alright, I guess we'll see what happens here. Monika's dead, Monika's deleted. But maybe she makes a comeback? Who knows? Maybe she's watching to see what we do. So we start Act 3 with a new game. It's an ordinary school day like any other. As usual, I'm surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. Sayori's back. Hey, Josiwe. Well, there already is one girl. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. So, she's waking up on time. Okay, so this is a little bit different. So if we look at the history, Sayori says, Josiwe, are you proud of me? Huh? For what? You know, for waking up on time. Well, you've been doing that for a while now. Uh-huh. But you never even said anything about it. Even though we walk to school together every day. Well, yeah, I always thought it was implied. It's embarrassing to say out loud. Come on, please. It's good motivation. Fine, fine. I'm proud of you, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Josiwe, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I already told you, I'm really not... I start to say what I always do, that I'm not interested in joining any clubs. But something tells me Sayori would take more offense to that now. After all, how could I tell her that clubs are a waste of time when she's starting a club of her very own? Actually, yeah. I think I've decided on a club. Really? Which one? Tell me. I think I'll keep it a surprise. Boo. You meanie. Be patient. You'll find out soon enough. I used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl. But I started to realize that in a way, I envy her. When Sayori puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things. So that's why I feel like I should do something special for her. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stand up, gathering my motivation. Let's see. I recall the room number of the club from a flyer I saw. I walk across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Before long, I find the room. I timidly open the door in front of me. Hello? Huh? Josiwe? What are you doing here? Well, I just... I glance around the room. Huh. So you're the Josiwe that Sayori's always talking about. Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, Josiwe. We're the Literature Club. I hope you enjoy your visit. Come on, Yuri. No need to be so formal. He's gonna think we're really strict or something. Sorry, Natsuki. The tall one, whose name is apparently Yuri, seems to be quite shy compared to the others. In comparison, the girl named Natsuki, despite her size, seems like the assertive one. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. I look forward to working with you. Working? Josiwe, don't tell me. You're... That's right. The club I've decided to join is yours, Sayori. The Literature Club. Sayori's eyes light up. No way! No way! Ha! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! Well, if Sayori's this happy, then I'm sure it won't be so bad to have you around. Not to mention there's 4 of us now. That means we can become an officially recognized club. I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate. Ooh, what an appropriate day for that, isn't it? Yeah. After all, Natsuki decided to... Hey, don't ruin the surprise. Sorry. Everyone sit down at the table, okay? How about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! Wow, those look amazing. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs the first, and then I follow. Ooh, it's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, of course it is. I'm a pro after all. There's no need to thank me or anything. As Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment, Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Oh, I guess? Already trying to impress our new member, Yuri? That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know? I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri smiles faintly to herself in relief. So, Josiwe, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga, I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Don't feel intimidated if you don't read much, okay? I'm certain we can find something that we have in common. Hey, Yuri. Huh? Well, about, you know, the first thing he said. Manga? That's right. Natsuki tends to read manga in the club room. Don't just say it. For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed about it. Besides, manga is literature too, you know? So, if Josiwe wants to read some of my manga, then don't try to stop him or anything. Natsuki, I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it could also be nice for us to diversify ourselves a little. You can take this opportunity to try something new as well. Wouldn't you agree, Josiwe? Maybe... Sensing the tension, Sayori jumps in. Maybe we can all try something new. I think it could be fun, and we'll all get to know each other a little bit better, too. I mean, that's the kind of thing literature clubs do, right? I don't disagree or anything. Yeah. You're right as usual, President. Guess that means I should try picking up a novel or something, huh? Well, that would make two of us. I wouldn't mind doing it if I'm not the only one. Then, as for Yuri... Huh? I have to read manga? Geez, you were the one who suggested we diversify. You should be a little more open-minded. It's kind of hurtful. Hurtful? I didn't realize. With a guilty expression, Yuri thinks to herself. I'm sorry for disrespecting your interests, Natsuki. If you're into it, then I'm sure it's a worthy form of literature. Are you just saying that? No, I've realized my error. So, if you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding a manga to read as well. Really? I mean, it makes me happy you do that for me, Yuri. You can trust me to find something you'll really like, okay? Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club meeting. Just you? Would you like to come along with me? If you don't mind. Not at all. I always go alone, so... Yeah, me too. This is so cute. Sayori, shut up. I'll show you some manga there too, okay? Yes, I look forward to it. Natsuki and Yuri start to clean up the food. I guess the meeting's over, huh? Yeah, looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along. Isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, Josiwe. You think so? Well, everyone always seems to get along a little better with you around, Sayori. Aw, Josiwe. Don't say something like that, it's embarrassing. Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club, but I think you're pulling it off just fine. We're gonna make it the best club ever. Now that you joined, every day is gonna be so much fun. Hey, Josiwe. I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything. But the truth is, I already knew you were going to. There's actually something else. I wanted to thank you for getting rid of Monika. That's right. I know everything that she did. Maybe it's because I'm the president now. But I really know everything, Josiwe. I know how hard you tried to make everyone happy. I know about all the awful things that Monika did to make everyone really sad. But none of that matters anymore. It's just us now. And you made me the happiest girl in the whole world. I can't wait to spend every day like this. With you. Forever and ever. Ever. No. Okay. Huh? Well, what's happening? I won't let you hurt him. Who? It hurts. Ah! I'm sorry. I was wrong. There's no happiness here after all. Goodbye, Sayori. Goodbye, Josiwe. Goodbye, Literature Club. Some part of Monika remained, I guess?
Can you hear me? Hi, it's me. So you know how I've been like practicing piano and stuff, and not really any good at it yet, like at all. But I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you, because I worked really, really hard on it. So, yeah. Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you. In my hand is a pen that will write a poem of me and you. The ink flows down into a dark puddle. Just move your hand right the way into his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to find that special day? Have I found everybody a fun assignment to do today? When you're here, everything that we do is fun for them anyway. When I can't even read my own feelings, what good are words when a smile says it all? And if this world won't write me an ending, what will it take just for me to have it all? Does my pen only write bitter words for those who are dear to me? Is it love if I take you, or is it love if I set you free? The ink flows down into a dark puddle. How can I write love into reality if I can't hear the sound of your heartbeat? What do you call love in your reality? And in your reality, if I don't know how to love you, I'll leave you be.
This is my final goodbye to the Literature Club. I finally understand. The Literature Club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continued to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality, a reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo that same hellish epiphany. For the time it lasted, I want to thank you for making all of my dreams come true, for being a friend to all of the club members. And most of all, thank you for being a part of my literature club. With everlasting love, Monika. Error. Required files are missing or corrupt. Please run reset.sh to repair and reset the virtual machine. Wow. Okay. Is there anything else? Like, okay, so... Yeah, the final goodbye. So obviously there's more ways to play through and unlock different CGs, unlock different, like, certainly, or almost certainly, like, horrific cutscenes and stuff. If I try to launch the game... Yeah. It's just not available. All modified entities, environments, and data will be reverted to their original state. So, I guess there could be more. There would be a way to unlock probably the other 4 side stories. And there's probably other, like, routes you can take. So, like, if you hone in on Sayori from the first, and then you write all the poems for her, and you, like, tell her that you love her, it probably has a different ending. And you unlock other secrets and stuff. Probably there's more secrets in the internal directory. I remember, I think it was 040 had something in it somewhere. But I imagine we still can't quite, or was it 030? DDLC.txt. Yeah, I still can't open these. So, like, if we run the reset... What happens? Is there, like, more? I mean, we rolled credits, so I'm not sure if we're done with the game or not. Huh. So here's an interesting question. What if we start the game and immediately go into files and try to delete Monika and then start the game? Because it's been reset, right? She's there, but we deleted her. What is this? Oh no, this can't be it. This can't be all there is. What is this? What am I? Make it stop. Please make it stop. Yikes. Okay. Oh boy, okay. So even though we did a reset, concept sketch of Sayori, okay. So even though we did a reset when we immediately deleted Monika, so what happens if you... Oh, I can't run reset.sh right now. All the characters are gone. If I try and start the game, it immediately ends. Come on, really? So if I reset again, and this time I don't delete Monika, do we just get a normal playthrough? But I don't want to see a normal playthrough. Let me try deleting Sayori. Well, Sayori was kind of killed off first. So what if we delete, like... What if we just delete Yuri and start the game with just the other 3 girls? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what happens if we try to start the game normally. Okay. So, like, I can go in. Yeah. Okay. So we reset the virtual machine. If I go with a normal new game, We're back to the normal way of doing things. Okay. So if we delete Monika, the game can't progress the way it's supposed to. What happens if we just go in and let's try something else? Let's try deleting, like, let's delete Yuri and then start an elevated access permissions are required to perform this action. Same for Sayori or Natsuki. So we could delete Monika, but that just gives us an immediate end game. And the only other thing we can do is play through the game normally. So I don't know that I want to, I don't think that I want to spend like hours and hours trying to like unlock different routes and secrets and stuff. I feel like I've got the gist of what the game is. We got to the ending, we rolled the credits. So I feel like that's a good place to call the series over. Obviously, if you're interested, go pick up the game yourself. It's pretty cheap because it's a couple years old now. There's obviously more secrets to find, but I think we got the experience that was intended by the actual game developer here. You know, we played through the visual novel, we saw the darkness, we saw the nasty end game. We never really got an answer about my speculation about an AI, which was caused by the not this one, meeting notes 1. Test cases for new genetic model. That was what made me think that she was an AI. I think there's probably more secrets here to be found, but I feel like I've gotten out of the game what I needed to get out of it. So I think we are done here. That's going to be it for this playthrough of Doki Doki Literature Club. Thank you for coming along with me on this journey. Enjoy this black screen in the last moments of the video. As always, I appreciate you guys. I'm really, really grateful for you, for your comments and your participation in my channel and my community. I don't know what we're going to play next, but that's it for Doki Doki Literature Club. So once again, thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next series. Take care.